And welcome, my friends. This is the gift giving guide show here on MARKET.live. Welcome. Hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful time. My name is Melody Johnson, and I'll be your show host for today. I'm going to be showing you some amazing items for the foodie lover in your life, the person that likes to bake, the person that likes to host or cook. These are some amazing gifts that you can give today. And of course, if you're new to the show and you have not done so already, make sure you are pressing that follow button, and you can expand all of the products out at any time during the show without having to leave. Just simply hit those 4 little squares in the right hand corner and it will expand the carousel for you. So let's go ahead and get started on today's show. And of course, before we start, I got to tell you, we are doing a gift card giveaway. So make sure that you are responding in the chat for all of the amazing answers that may pop up. Well, I should say questions that pop up on the screen. Make sure you're answering them in the chat and stay with us because that's how we'll determine who's going to win. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We've got up first the Black Walnut Clara French Press. My dear, if you are a coffee lover like me, you're absolutely going to love this delightful French press, as it does have a waterproof outside casing and it has a nice walnut handle. So when you're putting hot liquids in here, you are not burning your hand. You are staying safe. And also it is smoothed down so you don't have to worry about any splinters. Nice thing about this is when you open this up, you're going to see instantly from the filter on the side right here that it does make sure that all of the coffee grinds stay on the bottom. They don't go in your cup. And that's important, guys. Now, I'm going to show you really quick how that looks from another angle. But what's nice about this particular coffee press is you're going to get the maximum amount of coffee, and the strength is unlike any other. It's not like when you have your traditional coffee maker where it is going to be delicious, it is going to be good. This one is going to be a little bit different, guys, as if you notice, there is a mesh filter right here. So when your coffee is placed on the very bottom of this vacuum sealed French press, the filter here is going to press it down. It's really going to give you that optimum taste that you're looking for. And let me tell you, it's thick, so you don't have to worry about the filter moving around. Also, what's nice about this is when you're pressing this down, and it has a wooden type of handle right here. And all you have to do is press down and wait, press it again, and then you can pour from any angle. This is what I love about this particular French press, because most traditional French presses, the spout right here is usually sharper and you can't pour from any angle, but in this case you can, and you don't have to worry about coffee spilling all over the place. Also, this is going to be stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about this rusting. If you notice, the inside right here is stainless steel, and the outside is made out of polymer. So that's going to help prevent you from getting burned as well. But this nice, beautiful finish stays intact the whole time. Hand wash, of course, you want to make sure you're doing that. And also you can use this for not just coffee, guys, but if you have loose tea, you can place some loose tea on the bottom and press this and take this with you to go. So think about not only using this at home, but you could potentially also use this when you want to go camping. Yes, put some hot water in here, some hot liquids, and then you can take this with you. Now, this is also going to come with a wooden spoon, perfect for when you are trying to move your coffee grinds on the bottom. Maybe you want to remove them. This has the perfect ending, as it is as you can see, really narrow towards the end, but it gives you the ability to scoop out all of those coffee grinds easily towards the end. So comes with this bonus wooden spoon. You also have this to be 24 ounces so you can share with a friend, or maybe you just want 24 ounces for yourself. But either way, this is functional for coffee lovers, and they will absolutely love this as a gift. So that is the Fellow Black Walnut Clara French Press. Make sure you are picking this one up. It has been featured in Epicurious and Food and Wine. All right. Hope that you guys are having an amazing day. Hope that you guys are having an amazing day. If you're just now tuning in, welcome, welcome. My name is Melody Johnson, and this is the MARKET.live Gift Giving Guide Show. So make sure that you are putting in the chat, hello, how are you doing? Let me know what you've been shopping for this past Black Friday on our platform. And let's just talk, because I can definitely tell you some items that we have here that you will definitely love for the foodie lover in your life. All right, we've got up next, one more thing I do want to tell you guys before we get up with the first question. Today and for the rest of this month, when you make a purchase of $75 or more, you get free shipping. So you don't have to worry about extra things being tagged on. And of course, make sure you are following so that way you do get notified, not just when I'm live streaming, but when we have other guests on the shows. You definitely don't want to miss out. And also be sure to click those 4 boxes in the corner to expand so you can see all of the products that we have on the carousel. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with our next item, which is our quiz, of course. In the living room, we gather near, exchanging gifts and spreading cheer. What am I? Go ahead and put your answer in the chat. Put your answer in the chat so that way we can talk about what could that riddle be. Riddle me this, riddle me that. You never know what that is that. All right. So with our next item, while we're waiting for answers in the chat, we're going to be talking about the Fredericks and May multicolor cutting board. This one is a large cutting board. Guys, it is gorgeous. You have that multicolored look, matches with almost any kitchen area, but it's definitely going to stand out as being a wonderful piece. You can have this in the center as a charcuterie board if you wanted to. You can also use this for your daily cutting needs for vegetables, fruits. It is made out of plastic, but it is food friendly, so you don't have to worry about anything. Also, along with this heavy duty board, you can definitely tell the thickness of it. It also has this nice sturdy handle, so if you just want to carry it to another part of the kitchen, you will have no problem doing so. Now with this particular cutting board, it is wonderful because you can put a nice little spread here. If you wanted to put some crackers, you wanted to put maybe some cheese, you can. And also what's nice about it is this was founded by someone named Gabriel Cohen and Giovanni Sigrinoli. And they love beautiful items, and they just wanted to show that love through transforming daily materials. So they did it through this beautiful cutting board. But this definitely gives a wow factor. If you are serving guests, you don't have to worry about the traditional regular wood board that people usually cut with. This is an eye-popping wow factor board that you can place in the center of any party or get together. Now, also, this is dishwasher safe. You can wash it by hand, but you can also dishwash it if you don't feel like washing it by hand. And the nice thing is it does have a sturdy metal handle, so you never have to worry if this is going to break off because it's strong. And let me tell you, I did test this out. You notice right here, this has a very, very strong embedded handle, so you don't have to worry about it falling out. It's very strong. And you can hang it up and store it away. And it's, of course, made in the United States, guys. Wonderful gift to give for that foodie. All right, let's go ahead and check the chat really quick. We've got Joanna. She says loved ones. Alan says fireplace. Alan says Christmas. Joanna says, does it have a texture or is it smooth? This is smooth right here. This is very smooth. It has no texture. And the funny thing is, when you look at it initially, you would think that it does, but it is a smooth texture all the way around. Yeah. It feels actually very pleasant, Joanna. All right. So with this particular cutting board, I will tell you, perfect as the season is here, you can place this on your kitchen counter, and you can, if you wanted to, you could leave it there. It almost looks like a piece of art in your kitchen. So wonderful way to be able to use this to cut up, of course, vegetables, meats, if you have any, or if you just need that cutting board to sometimes roll things out, this could be the good cutting board for that as well. Okay, so we have so good to see you, Joanna and Alan. Always great to see you. Hey, we've got Margaret in the chat. Hey, Margaret, how are you? Margaret said that's so pretty. I know, isn't it? I thought to myself, how else could we use this if we have like a party? Definitely, you could do like a little cookie platter on here, or you could serve some really nice fruits. You could do like one side like tropical, and then you could do like the other side basic fruits, have some cheese in the middle or some dip. Maybe put some vegetables in between to make it like a nice little charcuterie board. Let's see. Couch Surfer says, this is also a cutting board you wouldn't lose at a party. Yes, it has a distinct look, Couch Surfer. No one's taking this from you. That's why I like this board too. But I like the heaviness of it. If you notice how thick the board is, it's not like some cutting boards that you might pick up like at the supermarket where it's like thin, and sometimes they don't even last that long. This one, I was looking at the surface, and it doesn't have like a very porous surface, so you don't have to worry about when you're cutting if it's gonna like still be like bumpy. It's not that kind of cutting board. So this is going to help when you're cutting your foods and to remain sanitary. That's what I like about this. But yeah, well, and another thing, guys, if you want to keep this really clean, after you clean it off really well with like mild soap and water, what you could do is sprinkle a little bit of lemon juice on it, wipe it down, and that's going to help to disinfect the board. So you don't have to worry about, if you're worried about germs, that's going to help kill the germs on there. All right. So wonderful cutting board. I highly recommend it. I think that it is a wonderful gift to give. And Couch Surfer, no one's going to take it from you. All right. So we're going to go on to we're going to answer the question that we originally had. I know it was in the living room. We gather near, exchanging gifts and spreading cheer. What am I? Let's see. I know Alan said Christmas. It's Christmas tree. So the answer was Christmas tree for the first riddle that we had. So we're going to go ahead and ask another question right now. I'm made of snow and rolled with care, a jolly friend with a carrot nose to wear. What am I? Oh, guys, come on. You got to know this one. Go ahead and start putting your answers in the chat. Let me know what your answers are, and let's think about it. Yeah. Okay. So I went ahead and right before the show, I made popcorn. For this one amazing product that you're definitely going to want to have when you're hosting. It is the Truff Hot Sauce Bundle Pack. So for this, you're going to get 2 hot sauces. It's going to be delicious. This is going to give you, I will say, the person that's always seeking a little bit of spice in their life, the flavor seeker, the person that's like, I need a little bit more flavor, a little bit more chili sauce, this is going to be that perfect gift for them. All right, checking in the chat. We've got Joanna that says snowman, Alan says snowman, and Soup says snowman. You are correct. It's snowman. Mary says snowman. All right. You guys are on it today. I love that. You guys are on it. So wow, all of you got that one. I think we're gonna probably do, yeah. So you guys got that first one. Everyone missed the first one, but we're gonna consider the second one the first one. So don't worry. All right. So with the truff hot sauce, I do want to show you how. Sorry, I have to bring my popcorn here, but look at this. You can drizzle this hot sauce all over eggs, meat. You can have salad. We have mac and cheese. You can put this on wings. You can make like a chicken dip out of this. You can put this on burgers, chicken tenders, chicken breasts. And of course, what I'm about to show you is going to be popcorn. So for the popcorn that I have here, that I'm showing you on the show today, you can do several things. You can choose to put a little seasoning on it if you want. I usually like to put a little pepper, and I also like to put a dash of salt, not a lot. And then, guys, come on, we've got to, of course, put that truff sauce on there. This is something that you want to put next to the Fredericks and May board when you have other items too. But look, you have your hot sauce here, and I'm going to tell you, it's super thick. It's not runny. That's the nice thing. And I'm going to go ahead, and we're going to drizzle some all in the bowl. Look at that. Nice hearty serving of that. This is going to definitely work as a great snack. You know, hot sauce is great also if you're trying to lose weight, as the cayenne pepper that's in there helps with being able to burn more calories. Yeah. Now, this one does contain black truffle. It has agave nectar and a whole few other savory spices, but you're getting about 10 calories worth of popcorn on here. And I'm going to take a little bite here. Oh, this is good. So this has some heat to it. If you're sensitive to hot sauce, this to me is probably the best tasting one. So what I'm noticing is, if you could see, hold on, let me see if I could just give you a little bit of example. This is thick. Like, it's not runny hot sauce. This is what I appreciate about it. And it's really sticking to the food. So if you have this on wings, or you have this on like chicken fingers, this is definitely going to be a great accompaniment to it. So it has a slight sweet taste to it, and that's that agave nectar that we talked about, but it does definitely have heat. After you open it, you do need to put this in a refrigerator, but I will tell you, this is delicious. Soup says, you put hot sauce on popcorn? I do, and let me tell you, it tastes so good, and you need to try this one. This is like a sweet and savory one, and what's nice about the sweet and the savory, it balances it out so it doesn't seem like it's overly hot. Like, it's really giving you the maximum amount of taste, and this is definitely something you want to give to someone that loves hot sauce. But yes, you put it on popcorn. You can also put it in salad. So if you want to make like a tuna salad real quick, you can add a little bit of that in the tuna salad to give it a nice little taste. But you can also use this for like sandwiches. Now, this one, let me go ahead and go into the chat. Jessica Wells says, I enjoy these holiday vibes. Me too. I love it too. And let me tell you, this is certainly going to heat up the holidays for you for a gift. It's a really nice gift. Let's see. Soup says, mind blown. Did you think about maybe adding that to popcorn? You should give it a try. I was about to ask how hot. Well, because of the agave nectar, that kind of cuts the heat. That's why it's good to have that in here. So it's not unbearable. It's a nice, tasty hot sauce. Like I could feel the heat in my mouth, on my tongue, but it's not unbearable. Like it's like, oh, okay, this is good. Like I wouldn't mind eating this. And Soup said, that looks so good. It's delicious. And Margaret says, I love hot sauce. You're gonna love this one. So now there's a second one. It's the hotter hot sauce that it comes with. And let me tell you, it is delicious. That's the red one that you're seeing here on the screen. This one tastes like truffle and sriracha had a baby. That's exactly what it tastes like. But this one is hotter, guys. It's 2 to 3 times hotter than the last one that I just showed you. It's about 5,000 to 7,000. It's on a Scoville unit, so it's going to be a lot hotter because it says hotter hot sauce. So with that being said, you do have the ability to use this as a gift. You can also make sure that you're positioning this in places like near the kitchen table. If you have like a little spread, if you have like a little dip, and maybe you want people to use some of this, you can place this out, or you just give it as a full gift to the person that loves hot sauce. Let's see. Bold and Brash says, haha, hotter hot sauce. Yes, it is hotter. Hi, Lissa. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Lissa says, hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a good day. We're over here talking about the truffle hot sauce. It is delicious. I went ahead and I made popcorn for us on the show, and I placed this truffle hot sauce on it. And I'm going to tell you, it is the best hot sauce you'd ever taste. It's not unbearable. That sweetness cuts through the heat, makes it very even. All right, so along with this wonderful hot sauce, let me tell you right now, if you're looking to go shop while we're talking, you can always extend out the carousel by hitting those 4 little squares. You can see those products there. You can add it to cart. You can check out, and you'll still see me and you'll still hear me. How cool is that? You can still see our live stream here on MARKET.live and at the same time shop. And of course, if you're not following Bold and Brash or Lissa, make sure you're following us. Soup, make sure you're pressing that follow button as well, so that way you can see us for the next show, which is next week, Tuesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love when you guys come on to the show. We look forward to seeing you. Yes. All right. So Bold and Brash says, I've never craved hot sauce so much. Oh my gosh. You know, I was talking to someone before the show, and I was like, man, I should have made a tuna salad to go with this. But if we showcase it again, I would love to be able to come maybe a few recipes for you guys if you're open to that. I love doing those kind of things, like trying to create recipes with sauces like this. But Bold and Brash, go ahead and just add it to your cart for yourself. You're gonna love it. All right. We've got another riddle. So let's go ahead, put up the next riddle for you, which is, with paper, ribbons, and tape so sticky, I hide the surprise and make things tricky. What am I? What could that be, guys? I wonder what that could be. With paper, ribbons, and tape so sticky, what could I be? Make sure you're putting your answer in the chat, okay? All right, we're gonna go ahead and go on to our next item, which is the sourdough bread proofing kit. If you've ever made bread, one thing you're going to notice, there's some challenges that can come with making bread. Sometimes the dough gets really sticky. Sometimes you may not have the right bowl, and the dough is sticking to it. Sometimes you don't have enough right tools to be able to scrape the bowl, and you got a whole bunch of dough stuck in there. And then you waste the ingredients, and then you don't have as much bread as you wanted to have because all that stuff is stuck on the previous products. You don't have to worry about that with our sourdough bread proofing kit. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and go into the chat. We've got Soup says present. Joanna says buddy gifts. Bold and Brash says gift. Alan DeBay says wrapping paper. Bold and Brash says Christmas gift. And Joanna says present. Well, let's see what that says. It's wrapping paper. Alan, you got that answer. You've got that answer. You guys were so close. This one was a little bit tricky. This one was a little bit tricky, but it's okay. We'll get through it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and show you our next item here, which is the sourdough bread proofing kit. And what's great about the sourdough bread proofing kit is it gives you all of the tools you need. Like, you do not need to worry about any items being missing. So you have here, and I'm just going to show you really quick, there's a ton of stuff that this comes with. This is what I appreciate about this. You're going to get a natural rattan proofing basket, okay? So this proofing basket allows for a little bit of airflow, but it's going to be the perfect place to put your dough, because then you don't have to worry about this sticking on the sides, right? So that's the first thing. And then you get a little wood insert, which allows you to have a little imprint on it. And that imprint is going to help you when you want to make an artisan type of style on the top of your sourdough. That's like the signature look on the very top. And this is also made out of wood, so it's going to be easy to clean and, of course, care for. And then it does come with the cover wood insert. This is going to be perfect. Once you put your dough inside, you have a little what looks like a little cap for the top of your basket. You just slide that on, put it in a dark corner for a little while, and allow it to rise, and the dough will rise. And then, of course, when the dough is done rising, you can actually leave this on. Once you put your dough in the oven, you can place it in here so it can stay nice and crisp and fresh. It also comes with another little cool product too, which is this. I'm going to show you. It is an actual silicone mat, guys. Now, why am I feeling happy about this mat is because once you put your dough on a surface, it sticks. It sticks. It doesn't matter how much you put flour in your hands or on the surface, it sticks everywhere. So when you put this on the mat, it allows you to be able to knead the dough out. It allows you to be able to roll the dough out if you want. And it also allows you to be able to clean the surface and get every bit of bread, so that way your bread will be a normal size. And it won't stick to your table. And you don't have to worry about picking foil off of it because you try to put the bread on a surface. It just makes life so much easy, and it's simple to clean. So in the chat, let's see. Soup says sourdough is so hard to make. Well, having these tools makes it easier. I'm going to tell you right now. Bolden Brash says, good job, Alan. Margaret says, great job, Alan. And then Alyssa says, why does this look so pretty? I know, isn't it beautiful? What I like about this is you don't have to be an advanced baker. You can be a beginning baker, and you can have these cool little tools like the scraper. This is going to make sure that you scrape all of that dough you're taking off of the mat, placing it together so that way you get every little bit. And then, of course, you get a cutter. Now, this is nice because it also has well, for starters, it has a sharp edge, right? This one you got to be careful with, but it does have the centimeters here, so you can measure out how many bits of dough that you want to put out, or if you want to like put some dough on the side, you can. But you can also use the little item right here in the center to make another symbol, like an imprint on your bread if you want. And then, of course, you have the proofing basket, and you have the wood insert, and you have the cover. So you have all of these items that come with your proofing basket kit. So you're not having to go out and buy different things. That's what I love about this. So perfect for the person that loves to bake. Let's see. And then Soup says, whoa, that's smart. It is smart. It is. And I think that it's perfect for that person that loves to make bread, or maybe they're an aspiring baker and they want to make bread. You can give them a kit like this to make life just so much easier. And then Danaconda 1992 says, I've been baking my whole life. It's tough. Danaconda, give us some tips on baking. You sound like you are a seasoned baker. I would love to hear some tips. If somebody's using a kit like this, what would you recommend? Jessica says it is quite elegantly designed. It is. It's beautiful. And then of course you have those little lines that you can make as an imprint on the top with your bread. You can make it look like it's coming straight from the bakery. Okay, we have another riddle for you guys. We have another riddle for you. Let's go ahead and put that at the top. We sing and laugh in festive attire with melodies that set our hearts on fire. What am I? Let's think about that for a second. We sing and laugh in festive attire with melodies that set our hearts on fire. What am I? Go ahead and put your answer in the chat as soon as you figure it out. Oh, look. We've got soup that says carolers. Okay. What else does everyone else say? Let's see. What else does everyone else say? Okay. Joanna says choir. Okay. And then Bold and Brash says your Christmas carolers. Your Christmas carolers. Like, how do you forget that? Joanna says angel carolers. All right, let's go ahead and show the answer. We've got Christmas caroling. Yes. So Soup has got it. Let's see, Bold and Brash got it. Joanna, you got it at the end. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's show. Let's see. Maybe we can do one more. Let's do one more since it's kind of evened out. Let's see. Let's go ahead and we're going to show you an image, okay? And on this image, you've got to guess how many elves are going to be in the picture, okay? We're only going to show it for a few seconds, so look quick. You need to guess how many elves are in the picture. All right, put your answer in the chat. I hope that you got enough time to see the image. This is going to be the finishing one. So whoever answers this one first gets the gift card. Let's see. That one was a tough one. I know. I was trying to think of some really interesting ones that you might like. Let's see. All right, let's see. We've got in the chat, we've got Soup. Soup says 6. Does anyone else agree? Yes, it's 6. You can see them on the top. There's 3 and there's 1 on the bottom, 1 sitting on a can and 1 on the far right next to where it says how many elves are in the picture. So good job, Soup 6. We're going to go ahead and put an email address in the chat for you so you can get your gift card. Thank you so much. And of course, guys, make sure you are pressing that follow button so you get notified next week, Tuesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more fun festivities for our gift giving guide here on MARKET.live. Take care, my friends, and we'll see you next week.